Do you know what 80% of divorces in this country are actually over? Financial issues. Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up in a household where I heard a lot of arguments about money. We can't afford this. We don't have the money. And things like money doesn't grow on. Money is the root of all. Did we literally go to the same school or something? Or is this just a cultural thing? Imagine as a kid, when you hear the two people who are the most fundamental people in your life arguing, making you feel unsafe, and you hear the keyword money, 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 money being dropped. Imagine what that does to a kid. Imagine what that does to a culture. When you tell a brain a story long enough, it doesn't become a story anymore, it now becomes a belief. You just go, oh, no, money's bad. And here's what's even worse, you may not even do it consciously. Because I don't know about you, but once I achieved the age of being able to learn how to make money, I started making money, but I started to identify that I always seemed to make just enough money to get by, but whenever I made more, I always came up with the most creative and innovative ways to get rid of it really quickly. You know, cars, holidays, clothes, parking fines. Who can relate to what I'm talking about here, right? I disrespected money because I didn't value it. Now I value money. And as a result, I treat it with a lot of respect. I don't throw it out there. I invest it very carefully. I protect it as if it's a child. And I put it in situations like I would with my son where it can grow. Why? Because I value it. If you want to look at how you value money, look at how you treat it. How do you treat money? Okay, do you give it to people that disrespect it? Do you invest it in things that would demonstrate a level of disrespect towards it? Because you're in a relationship with this substance. Whether you realize it or not, you're in a relationship with money. But when you grow up in an environment, a household or a culture where money is the root of all evil, and you see money causing fights, do you think you value that? No, you will run away from that. But in most cases, you will run away from that unconsciously because that's not rational to a grown person, but to a child, it's very rational. And you're a big child, in case you didn't know. You're a child in an adult's body. And on some level, some of you still associate money with feeling unsafe because it caused friction, it caused fights, it caused disharmony. And so now you're at the age where you go, well, I need money, but I won't get too much. And the reason that most of you don't pursue the opportunities that will produce more money is because on some level, you've programmed yourself not to. But you could say, oh, it was mums, dads, aunties, uncles. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, it's your responsibility. Because I've now given you new information. And now that you have new information, you can do something with it. Oh, Kerwin, I'm just not someone that is motivated by money, clearly. And I'm not saying you should be motivated by money. I'm not motivated by money at all. I'm motivated by family, but what I understand is the more money I make, the more secure my family can be. The better education I can provide for my son. And here's the best part. It doesn't care where you came from. It doesn't care what religion you are. It doesn't care what color you are. Money's got no bias. All it cares about is how you value it. Money is a natural consequence of pursuing the things that we love. Your job is to find out, what do I love? What do I value? And how do I create the connection between what I love and what money will allow that passion to do? Because maybe you don't love money. Maybe you love kids. Maybe you want to help more people. Guess what you need? You need money. There's no amount of poverty that you can acquire that will help you change the world. Every single thing you want is on the other side of you being able to acquire the capital and the currency to be able to create it. It is the most creative, powerful force in the physical plane. But most of you treat it with disrespect.